Aloha, it's Matthew. I have some, what I'm gonna call muted Halloween designs for you today. And you may be asking, what's on your fingers? Well, that is the new Chroma Skies polish from CX Polish. I did the pre-order like a month and a half ago. It feels like forever ago, and it showed up today. So I painted them. I put up a video of that, so you should check that out. And I have some sunlight shots coming up now. There's this one is a green to blue shift. See that blue? Kind of just looks dark on the video. It's spectacular in real life. That blue shift right there, look at that. And then back to green. And then there's glitter in there, there's reflective glitter, there's holographic, like a scattered holographic. It's out of this world. The color on my nails is Under the Aurora. And I want to wear this one for a couple days, but then I'm going to come back. I also got the Blazing Twilight, so that's to come. For today, I've got some muted green and purple that come from the Holo Taco Down to Earth bundle. This one is Nightshade, and this one is Not Pressed. So we got a nice muted purple and citron green. And then I've got the Fallen Flake Topper. I think I'm going to use that one in the thumbnail and try and do like a little French or something. Not sure yet. So, the plate that I want to use... Oh, let me real quick back to my nails. I started with Orly Bonder Base. I put on 2 coats of the Under the Aurora, 1 coat of Orly Won't Chip, and then a final coat of Orly Shining Armor. And they're just spectacular. The camera just doesn't do it justice here indoors. It's really nice because indoors you get just a color shift here. Well, I say just a color shift. It's a beautiful multi-chrome shift, right? But then when you go outside, they just dance with glitter and, sorry, I'm getting mesmerized by them. They dance with glitter and holographic scattered. So let's look at these ones here. So for the plate for this Halloween design, I haven't used this one yet. It's Maniology M032. I figured what we could do is on the green nails, we could use Smoke Show. It's from the newest Halloween release in their Box of Shadows. And then on the Nightshade, to get some good contrast, I've got Coconut. And then also the coconut is going to be Bones and Ghosties. So I think that it works out well in that as well, that it's going to be those are both white cream colored objects. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to do, got my stamper head here. I've got a scraper card, and I've got some 100% pure acetone for cleaning my plate. And look at, I got the pump dispenser. No more crazy accidents spilling on my work surface. Okay, so for let's do the, see now this one I picked for the thumbnail. I think that it might just be too long for any of those designs. However, I think if I kind of want to do like a freehand French with this Fallen Flake Topper, it is so complementary to all of the colors that are in this collection. But I feel like it would also be extremely complementary to just basically any fall color polish. Do you see the multi-chrome flakies in there? It's just out of this world. So on this one here, I'm going to aim to get just kind of a V-shaped French, And then I'll come back with a little bit more on the tip to like build up the density of the flakies on the tip if I want more. So let's go. I just realized I have all the fans on full blast, which I'm gonna have to change while we work on this project, or things will go awry. Okay, there's a good start. I'm gonna go ahead and put a second coat on here real quick, right, starting at the tip. And thicker that way. Trying to make sure that it goes up a similar distance on each side. Okay. We'll come back for a second coat on that. Okay. All right. So then for the first purple one, I'm going to do this mixed bag of bones. And that's going to be done in coconut. Oh, let me get those fans real quick. There we go. Just put it on low there so that it's not blowing like so directly on the plate. Okay. I'll load up. This has got a lot of empty area. I mean, like for the polish to set in, there's like just like that. Okay. We're gonna scrape it. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's get this nail. See if we can get you so you can see while I'm doing it too. Okay, I'm gonna go right there. Okay. And then I'm gonna just take that and put it right on the tip. Yeah. Saying that the other day when if you have a gradient or something, or like this whole all over pattern, whatever is left behind on your stamper, if you move quick enough, you can fill in like that very tip didn't have anything and it looked like the pattern ended too soon. But there we go. So we got, there we go. Bones. And at the end, I will come back with a zoom in on the nail tips. Okay, so let's do the next nail is going to be the not pressed. And I think I want these bats. And I'm going to use Smoke Show for that. Okay. Load up the plate, plenty of polish. We're gonna scrape it and then pick it up. All right. And then I'm gonna go for the little nail on this one because looks like that will work perfect on that size nail. Okay. We got this camera sometimes just will not grab a focus. Sorry guys. There we go. Let's just we'll come back later on the zoom in. That'll be more distinctly visible then. Okay. Let's take some Scotch tape and clean off the stamper heads. Okay. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to put that there because later on I think I'm going to have a reverse stamping design to put on my fingers. We'll see how long the time takes. Okay, so back to another knot pressed, and I wanted to do either these spider webs or this mixed items. I think I'm gonna go for the spider webs just so we can see if we can get those fine lines and fine details to show up, and I think we can. Again, I'm using the Smoke Show here. This one has less space to fill, but I'm still going to put plenty of polish down. Just like that. Okay. Scrape it. Pick it up. Oh yeah, that looks great. And then we're going just like that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, that spider on the tip, it worked out just perfect. This is killing me that these won't focus. Well, it looks stellar, and the little spider, that little spider guy is hanging like just perfectly on the tip. That the design was lined up spot on, Maniology. All right, and then we have this purple one, and I want to do these silly ghosts. And so, going back to the coconut, there's ghosts and stars and moons on this one. Okay. Just like that, you guys. I think you can see it better when the stamper's on there because it gives a little bit of a magnification. And then we're going to go up nice and easy so you don't rip up those edges. On a fingernail, it sticks easier on these plastic tips. It's, oh my god, that's such a cute design. Okay, and let's come back and let's see if we can thicken up this Fallen Flake Taco. Okay, just like that. And I'm gonna just rub right there. Yeah, sweet. I got it off before it had a chance to set. Because we're still gonna, now if that were on my hand, I would hit that with a couple coats of a glossy top coat. Because even though the Fallen Flake top coat is a top coat, it's not a seal-it-in top coat. Let's do this here. Let's go zoom. Okay. Let's take a look at these. See if we can get some focus. Yeah, there we go. So there's the bats. The Smoke Show on the knot pressed. There is the little ghosties. They're adorable. They're all like frowning. They look like they're anxious. And that's on the Nightshade. There are the spider webs. Smoke Show on knot pressed. And the bones, that's coconut on Nightshade. And then there's like the French tip with the Fallen Flake Taco, right? So ombres down into more and more dense flakes, then less and less up this way. So then when you put a top coat on there, you'd want to hit the, I guess you'd be going from this way, right? You'd hit the top end first and then brush it all that way so that you don't bring up, gently do it so that you don't bring up any of these flakes up into the no flake zone. Okay, so that is the set of tips. Let's zoom back out here. Okay, now for my nails, I think, we're just at 15 minutes. We can go a little bit longer. So let me clean up my stampers. For my nails, I've got a reverse stamping design picked out. I'll do that one first so it has a second to dry after I paint it in. And then we'll do the other nail while it's drying and then come back. Oh, I guess they're both kind of reverse stampy. Let's do the smaller one first. Okay, so this plate, start here. It's MXM 105. So this came from the Many by Me kit for June, and it is an exclusive to the Many by Me kit subscribers. So if you're a current subscriber, you can go back and order this if you like it. If you're not a current subscriber, you can subscribe to the newest one, and then you'll have access to older plates if they're still available. And I do believe this one still is. It's all this undersea, but like creepy. Like, see, this one's a skull with like tentacles coming out. That's the one that we're putting on the other finger. And then this one is a little nautilus, and that's going on this one. So let me think. I think I need to do this one first to give it the most time to dry, because then I can work on this one. And I'm going to reverse color in or reverse stamp the shell. This one I'm going to reverse stamp the skull. So let's do the skull first. And the color I'm going to use for that one is Kraken. And it came in B482. It came in that month's kit. This one, which is a really deep navy Kraken here. And this one came in, I mean, that one looks a lot like what's on my nails, right? This one these two were the ones that came in that box. And if the whole box is still available, if you subscribe now, you have access to old boxes if they're still available. This one's called Ocean Floor B483, and it's a beautiful duochrome. And then this Kraken, the B482, that's what we're using right now. So I'm going to pull up the skull one here first. So about this Kraken polish, it's super deeply pigmented. I mean, and it's like a deep, almost black blue. It's so dark. When you go to get it off your nails, make sure that you, oh yeah, I don't know if I want to waste that. I just got to get rid of it. I love that little shell there, but it's not part of what we're doing today. I waited too long. Okay, I'm gonna grab a piece of tape. Okay, so that's the image. Oh my goodness, the focus today. That's the image that we're gonna use. It's a skull with tentacles coming out, right? Okay. And in order to color in that skull, we're going to use that French one. This is that bone white that is in the 2022 Orly color pass for the fall. It's in the Surrealist collection, and it is one of the best bone whites. Okay, I'm going to use that and my little detail brush here. I'm going to try and remember to stay in the shot here. Let me see if I can pull that in, maybe. Can you see? I will just try to not move my arm at all. See if I can make that happen, you guys. Okay. So I'm going for the teeth area first. Sorry if I get quiet here for a moment. I'm really concentrating. Okay. Because you don't want to get it on that tentacle right there. You know, and if I get a little bit on the tentacle, no one's going to snatch up my hand and point it out, so trying to not be such a perfectionist, but I do want it to look good. Okay. I've been all over the place. There you go, you guys. I'm sorry. Here, I'm just going to zoom back out a little bit there. I want you to see, but I also don't know that I can commit to leaving my hand in one place. Because like as I rotate the stamper to give myself a better, because there's a little spot like right there. Okay, let's take a look at it from this side. Oh yeah. Okay, so right above the left eyeball, there's some thin patch, but we can fix that. That's on this side. Just set it right on top, and that way you won't pick up what's underneath. Okay. That's where we are. Let me put the tiniest bit of acetone, tiniest bit in the little dish there. And then I can clean up my detail brush here. Okay. All right. Okay, and so then we're just going to set this one aside to dry. I don't think I want, I'm not coloring in all of the tentacles. That's just not happening. I want the multichrome shift to show through the tentacles. So I'm setting that off to the side there for it to dry. Okay. Now I'm going to scrape this little dollop of polish so I don't put my hand in it accidentally. Okay, and then the second one we want to do is this Nautilus. And again, we're using that Kraken color. Oh, I was saying that it's such a highly pigmented color shade that when you take it off with your acetone, you know, soak your cotton ball or whatever you use, soak it, and then just pull away from the nail. Because if you go side to side or if you go up and down, your cuticles are going to stain that dark blue for a couple days. Just, I'm warning you right now. I kind of wanted that mermaid tail once I had it on the stamper. Okay, Nautilus. Can you see it? There's the Nautilus. Okay. So for this one, the coloring in that I want to do, I want to use Retrograde. This is B363. It's a duochrome as well. And it's kind of a sheer polish. So I'm gonna put a blob down right there. These sheer ones, like the Sunrays collection or the Moonbeams, they look really good over a dark color. So my idea is that even though this is gonna go onto the Nautilus shell, pretty sheer. In fact, I'm having a hard time seeing it. I gotta look at that. Okay, there we go. I can see the reflection. Just like that. Okay. Okay. I think that is all that we want. I think. Let me look at the other side. Yeah. It's just a light blue, and then when it goes on top of this more solid, deep color, it's going to look beautiful. And then I think I wonder if it's going to have even more of a shifty appearance being on top of a duochrome or a shifting multichrome. Oh, we're going deep here, guys. Okay. So, this one is nearly dry, but I'm looking at the side and that last little blob there still looks like it's got a little bit of height to it. And so when you pick up your stamper and look at it from the side, if you see it bubbling, it's probably still working on drying. Okay. So, let's... Okay. Reverse stamping. Once you've done that, once you've picked up your stamp, painted it in how you like, you need something to make it stick to your nail, because your nail is at this point dry, hopefully. And the stamp is dry. So we've got Orly Bonder base will work. Maniology recommends their sticky base coat, but I think they're very similar and they perform the same task for what we're looking for. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Okay. So, again, I'm going to move this pile of polish just out of the way so I don't put my hand in it. Now, I think I want this squid and skull and stuff to go on this finger. Yes. Yes. And then the wee little nautilus. I wonder if that might... Okay, I think it's going on... no. It's going on that one. I like my accent fingers on my ring fingers. So that's what I'm sticking with. I thought it might look adorable on my pinky, but I think it might be just too long and I don't want to... Yeah, I think it'll be just too long. I think it's going to hang right off the edge if I try that. So... Okay, I'm going to give it a shot. So that's basically an entire nail design. I mean, obviously it's not a full pattern, but I don't want to try and figure out where those tentacles are going to go and where they're not going to go. So I'm just going to hit that full nail with a coat, just like that. Okay. Oh yeah, and then you want to let this dry for about 30 seconds. 30 to 45 seconds. So here, let me just get some things out of my way. Let's get this plate out of the way. I'll clean that up before I put it away with some acetone. That's what this guy's here for, this little cotton ball grabber. That way you don't have to grab the cotton ball and get that acetone dangerously close to your fingers. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm gonna... Is that focusing on my finger? There it goes. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go at a little angle like that. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, I think, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That design is spectacular. And then I'm just gonna hit it with some, no smudge top coat, which is from Maniology. It's an oil-based top coat, and so it won't reactivate. There we go. Gee, many Christmas. I couldn't get it to focus there for a while. Okay, so I'm gonna... The tentacles are very dark, but there you go. There you can see them. They're very dark, but they stand out on that green when the light hits it. Then they kind of blend in when it's that deep dark blue. See? It just looks like a skull's there. Oh, yeah. That was a great pick. Okay. So I'm going to try and zoom in after I do this one and zoom in and I can see if those ones look good. Well, I know they look good, but... so you guys can see that they look good. Okay, so then Nautilus is going on this ring finger, and I'm just gonna go right down the center. To recap this CX polish, I love the formula, I love the color, I love the brush. Let's see if I can bring this up here so you guys can see it. There we go. So, like that. Yeah. Well, I wonder if it was still a little wet there in the very center. It kind of twisted a little bit, but no one's going to be looking at that detail. It looks just like a little Nautilus. Look at that guy. Okay. And see how that blue showed up on the multichrome? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to try zooming in here, guys. Okay. And there's this one that has the skull. You can see very easily that way, and then there are the tentacles. Oh, I just don't think that they're showing up on camera. They're there though. They look really cool. And then the little, there he is. The wee little Nautilus. Awesome, you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Halloween inspiration. If you're not into loud Halloween nails, this is a much more muted idea. And then if you want to try that CX polish, do it. I'll put the links in the bio. Here is the information. Kyle sent me a handwritten thank you. I think that's a stellar way to start your business. So those are, that's the information on his polish. And then in the next couple days, I will give the Blazing Twilight a try, and we'll come back to that one. So I'll see you then. Okay, bye.